Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Muhammad Rafi Azani and
My name is Triono Palebangan. Now we will have a dialogue about customer who complain about the coupons to store employee. Enjoy the video.
excuse me, I need some help with my phone. It's been acting up lately.
Of course, what seems to be the problem?
Well, my phone keeps lagging all the time. It's been getting worse of the past few days. Apps freeze, the screen shutters, and even when I try to type, there's noticeable delay. It's driving me crazy.
That sounds really frustrating. I can imagine how annoying it must be, especially when you're trying to use your phone normally. How long has this been happening?
It started about 2 weeks ago, but at first it was only occasionally. Now it happens almost every time I use my phone. It's to the point where I can't even use it properly anymore.
I see, that definitely sounds like more than just a mere glitch. Have you tried restarting your phone or closing any apps running in the background? Something that can help improve performance.
Yes, I have started it multiple times, and I've tried closing apps. I even uninstalled a few apps I don't use anymore, thinking that would free up space, but I didn't help at all.
Okay, so you tried some basic troubleshooting. That's good to know. It could be a few things causing the lags. Could be something related to the phone's software or storage, or even the potential hardware issue. Let me ask you a few more questions to narrow it down. First, how much storage do you have left on your phone?
I have not really checked, but I think I've got a lot of photos and videos on there. Maybe a few hundred apps too. I thought this phone had enough storage for everything I need, but I will admit I have not kept track of how much space is actually free.
Got it. Phones can slow down if you are getting close to full storage, even if there's still a little space left. When there's not enough room for the system to operate efficiently, it can cause the phone to lag. If you don't mind, I can check your storage for you and see how much free space you have left.
Sure, go ahead. I have definitely got a lot of photos and I never delete them because I like to keep memories, but I have heard that having too many can be a problem.
Definitely, photos and video can take up a lot of space. Let me quickly check your storage. Okay, it looks like you're using about 90% of your storage. That's definitely on the high, and a full or nearly full storage can slow down performance, especially with apps and system processing trying to run and limited space.
Oh wow, I didn't realize it was that full. What should I do?
No worry, there are a couple of things we can try. First, we can start by cleaning your cache data. Cache files are temporary files stored by apps, and over time they can take up a lot of space without analyzing it. We can also move some of your photos and videos, it called storage, or transfers them to your computer. The way your phone will have more free space, which should help with the lag.
That sounds like a good idea. I don't want to delete my photos, so moving them to the cloud sounds perfect. How do I do that?
I can go ahead, you talk it. Most phones have built cloud service like Google Photos or Android or iCloud for iPhones. You can back up your phones and video to the cloud, and then you delete them from your device to free up space. Would you like to meet you how to date?
Yes, please. I've never really used cloud storage before, so I'm not sure how it works.
No problem. Let's start with Google Photos. If you're using an Android phone, first you will need to make sure your photos are being up to the cloud. Open the Google Photos apps, then tap on your profile picture at the top right. From there, you should see an option that says turn on backup or something similar. Tap that and your phones will start uploading to the cloud.
Okay, I see it. I will do that. What about the videos?
Videos will back up along with your photos if you're using the same service. Once everything back up, you can safely delete them from your phones to free up space. Just make sure they are fully uploaded before you delete them, or else they might be lost.
Got it. I'll be careful. And what about the apps? Is there a way to manage them better?
Definitely, if you have application you don't use often, you can try installing them. You can also go into your apps setting and clear the chats for individual apps, which can help reduce the strain on your phone's memory. Some applications also have settings that allow you to limit the current activity, which can help with the performance. If you like, you can show you where to clear the chats for your apps.
Yeah, that would be really helpful. I had no idea apps could be taking up so much space.
It's a common issue. Let me show you how to do it. Go to setting, application and notification, and then see all apps. Find the application you want to manage, tap on it and turn that on storage and chats. From here you can clear the chats or even clear the data. Though clearing the data will log you out of the application, so be careful with that.
Okay, I think I've got it. Thanks for explaining everything so clearly.
No problem. Once you clear up some spans and manage your apps, it will definitely help improve the performance of your phone. If the lagging continues after that, it could be a deeper software issue, and we might need to do a software reset or check you for the updates.
I really hope that that's the trick. I'm so tired of it lagging all the time.
I understand. A little maintenance can go a long way. If you still having trouble after freeing up some space, feel free to come back and we'll be exposed to other opinions like a factory reset or even checking for hardware problems.
Thanks again for all your help. I will try these steps and see how it goes.
You're welcome. Take your time with it and don't hesitate to come back if you need more assistance. Good luck with the cleanup.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Triono Palebangan. I'm from class 51A04 and majoring in informatics. So the term is infinitive. What is the infinitive? An infinitive is a verb that functions as a noun, adjective, or adverb. The function of the infinitive verb is to express opinions, the purpose of an object, action, and answer question who, what, or why. Basic formula of the infinitive. The basic formula for the infinitive usually starts with the word to and is followed by the base from the verb. Examples of infinitive sentence. Number 1. Infinitive verb as nouns. The infinitive form can function as a noun when following certain verbs. The function of the infinitive verb can be as a direct object or indirect object. For example, number 1, I want to swim in the beach. I want to swim in the beach. For number 2, to dance on the stage is his greatest dream. Dancing on the stage is his biggest dream. For number 2, infinitive verb as adjectives. When infinitive verbs act as adjectives, they describe the noun that follows. Adjectives are words that modify, add, or explain nouns. So infinitive verbs function as adjective when modifying or explain nouns in a sentence. For example, number one, the food I like to make is fried noodles. My favorite food to cook is fried noodles. For number two, Jocelyn want a movie to watch. Jocelyn want a movie to watch. For number three, infinitive verbs sebagai adverbs. Adverbs modify or explain adjectives, verbs, or other adverbs. They provide additional information about what, where, how, and to what extent. Sometimes adverbs also answer the question why. Infinitive verbs function as adverbs when they are used to provide more information about an adjective, verb, or other adverb in a sentence. For example, number one, Dad is going to supermarket to buy an apple. Dad is going to the supermarket to buy an apple. For number two, I went to college to become an architect. I went to college to become an architect. For number two, bare infinitives. We have seen several examples of infinitive verbs that include the word to, but not all infinitive use the word to. These are known as infinitives, which function in actually the same way as verb infinitives. They follow modal auxiliary verbs can, should, shall, would, will, could, me, might, and should in a sentence. The infinitive function as object of modal verbs in sentence. They function the same way in sentence with verb of perception. For example, he, she, feel sentence and verbs of permission. Bid, let, need, now, help, had better, sooner than, would rather, and so on. For example, number one, Robert might lend you his book. Robert might lend you his book. For number two, I saw her run 5 laps. I saw him run 5 laps. For number three, my brother helps me do my homework. My sister helps me with my homework. So, thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.